Hello and welcome to titaniumtalarstarot, and today I will be doing how can you help yourself, others, in the world this week, alright? So for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education, brought to us by Chris Duncan, by the way. I will also be using a deck I wrote myself, which I named the Action Oracle. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let's get into the cards and concepts. Alright, so the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are my perfectionists. The individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. Okay, spectacular. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share what they should expect for this coming week in regards to themselves. Please, angels, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, what can they expect for themselves? And you got, be patient and nurture. Be patient and nurture yourself. Be patient and nurture yourself in regards to what you're doing. It's a common. Just be patient. It's also a number 18, which breaks down to 9 in numerology. So now, how can my perfectionists help the world this week? And please, God, angels, and guides. And we got explain. I feel like there's something that you know how to do better, but the group of individuals that you are working with or that you work for or whatever fit in is needing a little bit more of an explanation as to why you are planning on doing something this way or that way. I'm just saying. Now, how can you guys help the world? We got mold. Mold as in give them shape. Well, so I feel like you have a process that you implement for specific things, and I suggest that you share that methodology with others so that you can mold specific key individuals into being able to share this knowledge, which is basically what Jesus did with his disciples. That he train the disciples so that the disciples can then go out 2 by 2 to preach to the masses. Yes, so that is what I have for my perfectionists. All right, now on to the helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation at any time, anywhere, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, what can they expect in regards to themselves this week? Please, angels and guides, how can they help themselves is what I'm trying to say. Confess your desires, confess your shortcoming, confess something. I don't know, it's going to be different for every single one of you, so please fit it as it resonates. Then what am I doing? Okay, then how can my helpers help others? And you got move on, let go, and move on. Move on is number 5, which indicates change in tarot. Now I know this is not tarot, it's oracle, but in numerology 5 indicates change. So move on so that you can bring in the change that is necessary in order to live your best life, is what I'm getting. Now, how can they help the world? How can you feel your emotions? I'm not sure. Either you are on a bigger platform, reaching more people than you think that you reach, or the group that you're reaching needs to see you vulnerable, needs to see you feel your emotions, needs to see that you are human, so that they feel more drawn to you. Okay? Now, onto my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them. Okay? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what attitude, what should they pay attention to, how, excuse me, I'm like going through all the videos, how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got a follower, and the follower says, clean up your mess, clean up your act, clean up on aisle 2, I don't know, clean up your processes, clean up the way you operate is what I'm getting. Now, how can you help others? Be appreciative. Be appreciative of what others are bringing into your reality. Be appreciative for the different perspectives they bring to you, because without those different perspectives, you would not be where you're at, is what I'm getting. So, how can they help the world? And you got dumbfounded, surprised. My achievers, people are used to you surprising them, but I feel like this new project that you're working on is really going to dumbfound and surprise them, and it's going to knock their socks off, literally. No? So, happy knocking off those socks. Alright, knock off socks? I don't know. Anyway, so now that was it for my achievers. Now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know how to be the center of attention, what to put in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, and how. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and we got manifest. How can you help yourself? By manifesting what it is you need to be a success. So in this case, my individualist, is it that situation that's going to put you, is it shaping the moment for it to highlight your best assets? Is it you modeling yourself depending on the situation that you find yourself in to highlight specific aspects in you that should be shown brightly or shined brightly due to the group of people that you are among, if that makes any sense. Now, how can you help others? Be open to change, my individualists. So I feel like you have more clout or more renown, more wow factor, more attraction towards crowds. So whatever you do, whatever change you make, will most probably be adopted by the majority of the population. Yes. So use your channel for good. Use your voice for good. Use your image for good, is what I'm getting. Now still on the individualists, but now for how you can help the world. Trust in God, let go and let God. trust the process is what I'm getting. Write that down. Trust the process. Right. So that was it for my individualists. Now on to my investigators, the individuals who intuitively know what to look for, where to look for it, how to look for it, and for how long. Right? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what should they expect, how should they expect to help themselves this week. And you got co-create with and collaborate. Get into partnerships, my investigators. I'm hearing research team. Look at the project you guys have as that thing that you guys are reaching for. Look at it as a project that everyone has a part to play in, you know, to get the best results is what I'm hearing. Then how can you guys help others manifest? Yes, manifest. What are your thoughts and beliefs about this subject? Think about how it makes you feel. So how you can help others is monitoring how you manifest, so that you can be a guide for others, so that you can show the way, you know, so that you can assist them is what I'm getting. Now how can you help the world? Let me take the blue one. And you got value. Value the world, value others, value yourself, value the team, value the work, just value. All right, now on to my loyalists. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, how can my loyalists help themselves this week? And you got transform yourself, transform your, transform whatever it is that you're working on, make it better. Know that everything will be fine. Because there is some transformation happening, that is leading you towards the wanted objective, is what I'm hearing. Now, how can my loyalists help others? My loyalists, helping others, respect. I'm getting loyalists. I mean, they might have different perspectives, different point of views, but respect them all the same, right? You might be loyal to one subject and one viewpoint of a subject or one way of doing things, but just because they have a different view than you does not mean that they are disvalidated or unvalid, or that what they are saying does not, is not valid. Respect. Now, how can you help the world? Rebuild your connections, rebuild your respect to others. I feel like for a bit of time you're so loyal to that subject or that thing that that thing that you were obsessed about, that you destroyed your other connections. And now you're seeing how those connections were important and how those connections are actually what move you forward in your life. And so now you're like, well, I need to rebuild my connections because of all the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That is a story of how, I think that was a dream, Wendy, I think that was her name. Anyway, the main character falls asleep, goes on a trail to find the Wizard of Oz, and they try. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but all that story is all about them rebuilding the confidence that the Wizard of Oz has within himself. So why don't you start by rebuilding the confidence you have within yourself, and then you'll see that things around you will work better, is what I'm getting. Alright, so now on to my enthusiasts, the individuals who are enthusiastic about things and who like to get others enthusiastic about it as well. So please, God, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what they should expect for themselves this week. How can they help themselves? Please, God, angels and guides, how can my enthusiasts help themselves this week? And you got set boundaries. Don't allow anyone to get close to you just because, make them respect your limits and reinforce that. Now, how can you help others? You got be playful. Okay, so reinforce your boundaries, but have fun in the process. I mean, you can still have fun without letting your boundaries be violated, right? Have self-respect. It's like the minimum. Now, how can my enthusiasts help the world? You got surrender. Surrender to the process. I'm getting that the world, what you're trying to do, which is setting up your boundaries and respecting them and being playful, is not something easy to do. So I'm getting let go and let God. Just you stay with your values and you abide by them, and you'll see that everything will fall into place, is what I'm getting. Yes. Now, on to the protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to keep things safe, for how long, from who, where, and how. So please, God, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. So please, God, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share how my protectors can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels and guides. And you got eat out. Eat out. Find healthy restaurants, find restaurants that are more nutrition friendly. What I'm getting now, how can you help others ascend and or help to ascend? Basically, be a mentor, you know, assist others in creating what they want to create. So now, how can you help the world, my protectors? You got work with. Instead of working against the world, against the main stream of the world, try and work with it. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be some little adjustments needing to be made, but I mean, just figure out the best way to lead them to what needs to get done, is what I'm getting. Now on to my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation to get the best out of it. So please God, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what they should expect to do to help themselves. Please, angels and guides, and God, enjoy to the fullest. The best way to help yourself is to enjoy the moment to the fullest. You know, I'm just saying. And how can they help how they can help the world? You got let go of, overlook. When I say world, how they can help others let go of and overlook, meaning if others aren't measuring up to your standards, just let it go. Let it go and, you know, let it go and they will figure out a way to make it work, is what I'm getting. Now, how they can help the world. And we got trust in the magic of the universe. Trust in it, which goes hand in hand with trust in God. Let go and let God. Trust the process. Because this, I'm getting how we can help the world is by setting your intention, putting it out there, and having others trying to attach themselves to your intention. Maybe not knowingly, but they're going to try and attach themselves to the process. Excuse me. Instinctively. And that's how it's going to be done. So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.